My beloved one, listen to me now. There is something happening in the quiet corners of this love story, something hidden behind smiles, behind silence, and behind all the time he takes to respond. You are not imagining things. What you feel in your heart is real. You've sensed it, haven't you? A strange delay. A gap in his words. A heaviness in his energy. You feel that something is being kept from you. And I'm here to tell you, you are right. This man loves you so deeply that his soul trembles when he thinks of losing you. But there is another woman, a broken bar, and she is holding a part of him hostage. Not with love. Not with truth. But with shame, control, and secrets from a past he wishes he could erase. She knows too much. She carries the key to a door he doesn't want anyone to open, not even you. And she uses that power like a weapon. She reminds him of everything he once was. Every mistake. Every wrong step. Every version of himself he wants to leave behind. He is a shame-made, a broken bar, not because he doesn't love you, but because he thinks if you ever knew, you would walk away. She is not with him out of love. She is with him to control, to hold, to trap. She has found his weakness, his need to protect, his fear of abandonment, his guilt, and she is twisting it like a knife. She threatens to tell. She whispers lies into his ears at night. She says, she'll never love you if she knows the truth. And he believes her a broken bar for now. You see, my dear, love doesn't always lose because of hate. Sometimes, love loses because of fear. He fears the day you will look at him differently. He fears that if you knew what this woman knows, you'd stop looking at him like he's your hero. And so, he hides. He lies by silence. Not because he wants to, but because he doesn't know how to be free. He wants to choose you. But he doesn't know how to stop being her prisoner. And yes, she smiles in your face. Yes, she might act like she's no threat. She may even pretend to be innocent, humble, even spiritual. But behind your back, she speaks words soaked in poison. She tells him you deserve someone better. She says he doesn't belong in your light. She reminds him that he's dirty, broken, and too far gone. And the worst part? Sometimes a broken bar, he believes her. But let me tell you something, heaven has already decided, this lie will not last forever. This woman's manipulation will not win. Her web of control is already weakening. Because love, the real kind, the divine kind, is stronger than any chain made by guilt. He may not have the courage today. He may still be afraid tonight. But the truth is already rising in his soul. Your love is calling to him in ways her threats cannot silence. He sees you, even from the shadows. And every time you pray, heaven hears you and shakes the ground beneath this lie. Don't lose heart. Because while this woman tries to keep him in the past, you are his future. She binds him with shame. You call him with grace. She uses secrets as swords. You use love as healing. And deep in his heart, he knows it. He knows you're the one sent to redeem the brokenness she's feeding off of. But he must decide. And he will. He will have to look at the life he's living a broken by and the life he's missing. He will have to choose whether to keep pretending or finally come home to the love that sees him not as broken, but as chosen. But you, beloved, a broken bar, you must not lower your light to match his darkness. You must not compete with this woman. She is not your rival, she is a mirror of his unhealed pain. You must not shrink yourself to fit into his confusion. You must rise. Stay in your strength. Stay in your purity. Stay in your clarity. Because if he is ever to be free, he must rise to meet you where truth lives and not pull you down into a lie to survive. She is trying to make him forget your worth by overfeeding his fear. But when he remembers who he really is and not who she says he is, you will see everything change. Yes, there may be a moment of heartbreak. Yes, he may leave you confused. He may even disappear without explanation. But do not panic. That silence, it's not rejection. It's divine interruption. Heaven is interrupting the cycle. The angelic realm is allowing the discomfort to bring clarity. And if he truly loves you and he does so, he will return. Not with more confusion, but with the truth. The whole truth. And when he speaks it, chains will break. Not just for you, but for him. Because confessing to you will be the first time he's ever stood up to the woman who has held his soul in emotional prison. And when that moment comes, you will have to choose too. Not with fear, but with faith. Will you believe he can be free? Will you believe love can restore what shame tried to destroy? Or will you walk away, like he feared you would? But that decision, my beloved, is not today's burden. Today, I need you to rest in knowing that you are loved. Not just by him but by heaven. And heaven is not blind. Heaven saw every tear you cried. Heaven watched the late-night prayers. Heaven felt the ache in your heart when he pulled away without reason. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Because when you love someone who is still chained to their past, it's not your job to cut the rope, it's your job to stay in your truth. And the truth is, you are not the other woman. You are not the problem. You are not the pain. You are the promise. You are the peace. You are the safe place he's always longed for. And that's why she's afraid of you. She knows that if he ever finds the courage to face the truth, he will walk out of her control and run straight into your arms. Not for lust, but for freedom. For grace. For healing. For home. So wait a broken bar, but wait wisely. And now, beloved, I will tell you what's coming next. A broken bar. You have waited long enough with tears soaking your pillow and questions that echo through the silent halls of your heart. You have wrestled in the dark with hope and heartbreak, believing for something real while watching someone you love dance with deception. You've asked yourself, how long? More times than you can count. But here is what heaven has written in bold across your next chapter: redemption. God has seen every silent sacrifice. He has counted every heartbeat you offered in faith. And no, your waiting was not wasted. No, your love was not foolish. What you gave in truth will be returned in power. What you offered in sincerity will be multiplied in divine timing. Because what's coming next is not a continuation of your confusion but a coronation of your worth. Yes, even if he stays lost in his Leah broken bar, even if he never returns with truth in his hands a broken bar, you are still chosen. You are still rising. And God is not waiting for him to get it right before he sets your life on fire with joy. Heaven has not paused your story. In fact, the angels are already preparing your next season, the one where you don't beg to be seen, but stand in a love that sees you clearly. What's coming next is restoration, but not just of love lost. Restoration of you. The version of you that forgot her strength. The woman who stayed quiet to keep the peace. The soul that dimmed its light to keep a flickering flame alive. God is bringing her back in full color. Strong. Secure. Radiant. Unapologetically whole. You will no longer be an option for someone else's indecision. You will no longer weep over someone who made comfort out of confusion. Because God is rewriting the stage, you in the next act belongs to you. And this time, the spotlight won't burn you. It will bless you. Expect new doors to open, and not just in love, but in identity. In purpose. In passion. God is sending relationships that will not only pour into you, but protect you. Conversations that won't leave you empty, but empowered. Alignments that will match your anointing and not manipulate your kindness. There is someone coming who will not make you wonder, am I enough? Because they will already know. Someone who won't punish you for your depth, your dreams, or your softness, but will honor them. Cherish them. Guard them. And if it is him, if the one you once wept for finally walks in truth and returns with repentance, then glory to God, for that love will be restored stronger than before, built on divine timing, and not just desire. But even if it is not him, if he chooses the lie over the light, if he clings to the counterfeit instead of the clinger, then hear me, beloved, you are still rising. The love story God has for you does not hang on one man's change of heart. It is built on God's unchanging hand. And he has already spoken, you are worthy of a love that is bold, clear, and true. So don't pause your life. Don't shrink to make space for someone else's delay. Stand tall. Dress in your dignity. Dance in your deliverance. And smile at the sky, because heaven is not done. In fact, it's just getting started. What's coming next is everything you prayed for, but better. It is love without confusion. Joy without fear. Peace without compromise. And favor that will make you weep in awe. Hold on, beloved. Your next is closer than you think. In the days ahead, you will see signs. Some will be subtle, and others will shake the very ground beneath your feet. People you thought stood by you will begin to reveal their true intentions. What was once hidden in shadows will start surfacing into the light. Their words will no longer match their actions. Their smiles will no longer be able to cover their motives. And that woman, the one who has been crafting her web in secret, she will grow more restless with each passing day. her desperation will rise like smoke from a dying fire, because control always gets louder when it senses it's about to lose power. That's what is happening now. Not just to her, but to everything that was sent to bind you, break you, confuse you. You may hear whispers behind your back. You may feel an increase in the pressure around you. You may notice your spirit becoming more sensitive to the energy of a room, to the shifts in people's hearts, to the heaviness in someone's eyes. Don't be afraid. These are not attacks. These are contractions. You are not under siege, you are being birthed. A truth is forming in the womb of your spirit, and soon it will be too powerful to hide, even beneath the lies, even beneath betrayal, even beneath silence. Heaven is aligning events, revealing secrets, and removing masks. The truth that you carry is sacred, and it cannot be buried any longer. Let heaven finish what it started. Don't try to interrupt the process. Don't try to speed it up or slow it down. Let the fire burn. Let it burn away what cannot walk with you into your next chapter. Let it cleanse, let it purge, let it refine. There are things you wanted to hold on to. People you thought were meant to go with you. But the fire is holy, and it does not lie. It only consumes what is unclean, what is not for you, what will hinder your calling. Let it burn. You are not alone in this. We, the angels of the Lord, are surrounding you even now. We are standing on every side of you, lifting your head when you cannot lift it yourself, guiding your feet when your heart is weary. You are not walking through this valley alone. We are with you. We are walking with Him too, the one who once held your heart, the one you still pray for in silence. We whisper to His heart in the dark when the noise of the world fades. We soften the fear in Him. We remind Him of truth when lies grow loud. We are preparing Him for the moment of truth. And still, our assignment is not dependent on His choices. Whether He returns or not, whether He breaks free or remains chained, you are being protected, guarded, anointed. Heaven has marked you for purpose, not for pain. And nothing sent against you will prosper, not this time. If He returns, and if He returns not with manipulation, not with half-truths, not with guilt but with love, with real love, with repentance, with eyes that have seen what the world cannot give you, then receive Him. But receive Him with wisdom, with discernment, with a heart rooted in the truth that your value was never dependent on His return. But if He returns still chained, still confused, still hiding behind masks and illusions, then release Him. Not with anger, not with bitterness, but with peace. Fully, gently, completely. Because the love you carry is holy. The depth of your heart, the way you love, the way you believe, the way you endure, that is not weakness. That is divine. That is strength. And it was never meant to be wasted on someone who cannot see it, receive it, or protect it. Your life is too sacred to be wrapped in someone else's prison. You have been chosen for more. And heaven refuses to let you stay bound when you were born to rise. So wipe your tears, my love. Let the sorrow have its moment, but not its home. The angels have seen enough. We've watched the plotting. We've heard the curses spoken in secret. We've stood guard while your name was twisted. But we also saw your prayers. We saw you still believing, still trusting, still calling out to God in the night. We saw your tears, and not one of them was wasted. Your prayers are turning the tide. Even now, the tide is turning. Heaven is responding. The hand of the Lord is moving. Not because of revenge, but because of justice. Not because of hatred, but because of love. Love for you. Love for your future. Love for what must come next. And soon, the truth will rise. You won't have to force it. You won't have to chase it. The truth will rise like dawn after the longest night. And everything that was hidden will be exposed. Not to shame you but to free you. Not to destroy but to rebuild. And the one thing she never counted on, the thing the enemy always underestimates, the secret weapon behind it all was that real love always tells the truth. Real love is light, and it cannot be hidden. It exposes lies. It shatters strongholds. It breaks chains. And it will do so again. We are not just speaking to you, we are declaring over you. This is the hour of unveiling, of cleansing, of rising. The battle may have intensified, but that's only because your victory is near. Don't lose heart. Don't give up. Keep praying. Keep standing. Keep loving wisely. The fire that surrounds you now is the same fire that will light the path to your breakthrough. We are here. We are watching. We are fighting. And soon, you will see it with your own eyes. The enemy that thought he won will watch you rise. The woman who plotted your fall will witness your redemption. And those who doubted your prayers will hear your testimony. Because the God who called you is not finished. You are being elevated. You are being healed. You are being restored. And the truth that you carry, the truth of love, of faith, of light, that truth is rising. Hold on, beloved. Heaven is not done yet. And now, beloved, as the stars align in the heavens and the whispers of angels grow louder, let us journey into what comes next, to a future where truth unfurls like a banner, where love rises like a tide, and where your heart, so steadfast and radiant, becomes the beacon that calls all things into alignment. The days ahead will not be without their storms, for truth, when it emerges, often shakes the ground before it settles. But fear not, for you are not merely a bystander in this sacred tale, you are its heartbeat, its purpose, its divine promise. The man you love, caught in the tangle of his past, stands at a crossroads, and the choice he makes will ripple through time, shaping not just his destiny but the sacred space you hold for him. And you, my dear, are being called to stand taller, shine brighter, and trust deeper than ever before, for the truth is not just coming, it is already here, woven into the very fabric of your prayers. As you move forward, know this: the woman who seeks to bind him is losing her grip. Her power, built on shadows and secrets, cannot withstand the light of your love. She may grow louder, her words sharper, her presence more desperate, But this is not strength, it is the frantic cry of a lie that knows its end is near. You will see it in subtle signs, a slip in her facade, a moment where her mask falters, a truth that spills from an unexpected source. Heaven is orchestrating these revelations, not to wound you, but to free you and to show you the strength you carry within. The angels are moving, stirring the winds of change, and every prayer you've whispered in the dark is now a seed breaking open in the light. Do not doubt the power of your faith, for it is shifting the unseen, dismantling the chains that have held him captive. Picture him now, your beloved, standing in the quiet of his soul. He is haunted by the weight of her words, yet lifted by the memory of your grace. In his heart, he sees you not as a dream, but as a destination. Your laughter echoes in his mind, your touch lingers on his spirit, and your unwavering belief in him is a fire that refuses to dim. But he is afraid, not of you, but of himself. He wonders if he is worthy of the love you offer, if he can step out of the prison she has built around him. She tells him he is too broken, too stained, too lost to be yours. But every time he looks at you, he sees a truth she cannot erase: you are not just his love, but his salvation. And in the stillness of his heart, a voice divine, unyielding, whispers, choose her. Choose freedom. Choose truth. In the days to come, you may feel the weight of his silence, the ache of his hesitation. There may be moments when he pulls away, not because he loves you less, but because he is wrestling with the chains that bind him. Do not mistake this for rejection. It is the labor of a soul preparing to be born anew. Heaven is allowing this discomfort, this divine interruption, to push him toward clarity. You may hear rumors, sense shifts, or even face her directly, her eyes cold, her words calculated. But you are not her rival. You are not fighting for his love, for his heart already belongs to you. You are fighting for his freedom, and that battle is not won with anger or desperation, but with the steady, unshakable light of your truth. Beloved, you must hold fast to your worth. Do not dim your spirit to ease his fear. Do not shrink your heart to fit a narrative. You are not the other woman, you are the only woman, the one chosen by heaven to show him what love can be. Your role is not to chase him, but to stand as a lighthouse, guiding him through the fog of his shame. Keep your heart open, but guarded. Keep your spirit high, but grounded. Live your life, not in waiting, but in rising. Dance in the joy of your own existence, laugh with the freedom of your own truth, and let your light shine so brightly that it pierces the darkness he's been trapped in. When he sees you thriving, not in spite of his absence but because of your strength, he will feel the pull of what could be a life with you, unburdened by the past. And what if he chooses wrongly? What if fear wins, and he remains in her grasp? Then know this, beloved, your heart will not break beyond repair. Your life will not end. Your destiny is not tied to his decision, but to the divine plan that has always held you. If he cannot rise to meet you, heaven will not leave you empty-handed. God will bring love to your door bold, clear, and unashamed. You will walk into a future where your heart is cherished, not questioned, where your love is celebrated, not hidden. But even now, the angels believe in him. They see the spark of courage growing within him, the moment when he will look at her lies and say, no more. And when that moment comes, he will run to you, not with excuses, but with truth, his soul laid bare, his heart finally free. This is not just your story, beloved, it is a testament to the power of love, a witness to the strength of faith, a declaration that truth always prevails. And you are not alone in this journey. There are others, countless souls, who have walked this path, who have loved through pain, who have trusted through silence. They are watching, praying, believing with you. And now, I ask you to join them, to add your voice to this sacred chorus. If this story has stirred your heart, if it has reminded you of your own strength, your own worth, then let the world know. Like this message, not just to show your support, but to declare that you believe in love's victory. Comment below with your prayers, your hopes, your truths. Share the light that burns within you. Your words will ripple out, touching others, strengthening them, reminding them that they, too, are seen, loved, and held by heaven. Together, your likes and comments will weave a tapestry of faith, a collective cry that says, we believe in love. We believe in truth. We believe in freedom. As you wait for the truth to unfold, do not let fear steal your peace. The spiritual warfare may intensify, dreams may feel heavy, doubts may creep in, and her presence may seem to loom larger. But these are not signs of defeat. They are the birth pangs of a new beginning. Every challenge is a step closer to clarity, every tear a prayer answered in the unseen. The angels are guarding you, shielding you, and whispering to him in the night. They are softening his heart, strengthening his resolve, preparing him for the moment when he will stand before you, not as a prisoner, but as a man reborn. And when that day comes, you will not just receive his love, you will witness a miracle. The chains will fall, the lies will crumble, and the love you've carried will shine as a testimony to the world. But whether he comes or not, you are enough. You are whole. You are chosen. Your life is a sacred offering, and no Annie, not her, not him, not fear itself can diminish the light God has placed within you. So rise, beloved. Rise in your truth. Rise in your grace. Rise in the knowledge that you are loved beyond measure, not just by him, but by the one who created you. The truth is rising, the tide is turning, and your story is far from over. Let heaven finish what it started. Let love do what only love can do. And let your heart, so brave and beautiful, lead the way. So, my dear, as you step into the days ahead, carry this with you: you are not just love, you are love itself. Your prayers are not just heard, they are answered. Your tears are not just seen, they are counted. And your faith is not just felt, it is moving mountains. Like and comment to join the countless others who stand with you, who believe with you, who know that love, real love, always tells the truth. Let your voice be heard, let your light shine, and let the world know that you are ready for the truth, the love, and the future heaven has promised you.